Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and beautiful in-betweens. How are you all? About to do some puzzies. You know, I think that is what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna do some puzzies. Hello, guys. I've made yet another terrible decision in terms of what I'm wearing. It's hot. But I still have not showered. So I'm still in pretend I don't have hair to look at mode. So just gonna deal with it. I also just made myself a coffee. I made a lot of bad choices right before showing up. A shower would be so nice. I know. But here's what I'm imagining for myself, right? Sam is going to be screaming about Final Fantasy, probably until like tomorrow afternoon. I just got off the phone with my mommy because it's going to be her birthday. So I was like, I might be doing a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure that she and I had a nice long phone call tonight. So she and I talked for a while. And then I was like, in a few minutes, I should start my stream. And then when the stream is done, I can just stay up a little longer and take a bath. A bath ain't a bad idea, right? Could take a bath later. Baths are nice. Yeah, they are. Might need to be a cold bath. I don't know. We'll see. It's so weird here. It went from, man, it's chilly all the time to, fuck, it's hot. We've turned everything off in this house. It's too hot. It's too dang hot. Went from getting up in the morning with Clark and being like, okay, I'm going to just grab a pair of socks and a sweater for when we get down there because it's probably going to be pretty chilly, to, I'll just put on a shirt. Probably don't need pants. It's getting toasty already. It's wild. But I have 4 strawberry bits planted and a couple little red pepper seeds in starters. So we'll see if those take root at all. Fingers crossed. And I'm trying to regrow an onion, and my compost is doing good. So all of that sort of shit is doing well. Can't complain about any of that. All that stuff is right on schedule for the season. You're gonna get 5 to 10 centimeters of snow tomorrow? I see the opposite. I just walked into a no pants situation. Need more context. It's really hot here, and I'm trying not to overheat my child, so I'm gauging how much clothing she needs to wear in the house. So that's it. Are you going to play Final Fantasy using Tabletop Simulator? The title is not a ruse. No Final Fantasies here. No fantasies, no finales, nothing. Nothing. Spring has not sprung. What game will be simulated? I was looking through the workshop in Tabletop Simulator. None of it's really, jumping out at me. I'm honestly not really sure what to do tonight. I was watching James Hoffman's video on the fucking whipped coffee thing that everybody's doing. Or I don't think a lot of people are doing it. I think a lot of people are just sharing it. The thing where you just have milk and then you whip up coffee into a coffee foam and then you put it on top of the milk. So he made that and tried it and was like, I'm sure what you're wondering is it good? No, not really. I was like, bless you. Bless you for being so honest about coffee things. It's like whipped up instant coffee. Well, he was saying the problem is that in order to get it to be... You should just watch the video. I'm just going to grab the video. It's a good video. Hold on. Here's his channel.
If you want to...
Here's the video. Copy link. That should be it. Yes. So he like tries to make it the way that they tell you to make it, and then he tries to make it better. He's just very knowledgeable about coffee, so I really like to watch him. And he explains kind of like how it works and why it's not really great initially. Almost 2 years. Want to send some love to y'all, and I hope you're staying safe. Thank you, Saint Butt. Happy almost 2 years. I also love oat milk. What did Elf Twitch say? Elf Twitch. I've been drinking oat milk chocolate for days. Oat milk chocolate? That sounds pee good. Sam was like, my room is so hot, I might just leave the door open while I'm playing. And I was like, yeah, you should do it, definitely. And then he goes, wait, no, you're going to be streaming. No, I shouldn't. I'll keep it closed until you're done. I was like, honey, if you're like getting dehydrated and dying in there, just leave the door open. I don't give a shit. I'm like probably going to be doing puzzles or Minesweeper or some bullshit. Like, chat doesn't care if they can hear you. He was like, no, I'll keep the door closed. It's fine. He doesn't believe me when I say that you guys love hearing him scream through the door. I'm not just goofing. Chat loves it. You should open his door and leave. Should we go tell him? No. He's deep in Final Fantasy. He's not going to see it anyway. Sam screaming keeps me alive. It's a little far. That's a little far, if I'm being honest. Just go open the door and see if he notices. He won't. I'll do it. Yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Okay, so let's gauge how bad that is. Like, if we can hear literally everything he says, or just, like, the pointed loud moments. Because if it's just pointed loud moments, like, who gives a shit, right? I would rather he didn't die in there. Can you hear him? Great. Metacritic gave Final Fantasy Remake a B+, and people are losing their minds. When's the last time you played Minecraft solo or with chat? Oh gosh, forever ago. Like literal years. I played it on Peanut Butter Gamer's channel, and I don't remember playing it since then. I've been on Sam's stream for a while this afternoon. He hasn't been that loud so far. The problem for Sam is that when he streams, he goes from... It happens very quickly. He goes from a normal speaking voice to like an elevated, like a projected version of his normal speaking voice. So I goof and I tell him that he just always yells because his like there's nothing to scream about voice is already like as though he's in a stage production. You know? My husband has the loudness too. Does Clark sleep through the Sam screams? Literally doesn't stir. Sleeps through it perfectly fine. And he's above her room. Like, she does not wake up. So I'm always like, well, she was raised on them, so I don't think she cares. I'm gonna lurk for a while. I'm not in a great headspace today. Just glad to have some background noise while I play Animal Crossing. I totally get it, Trash Monster. Thank you for the biddies, and I hope you start feeling better. She's gonna be too soon. She is! End of this month! I came here from a progressive metal vocalist stream. He's practicing for a live stream solo gig. Amazing. 2. She's gonna be 2. She has a thing with a bunch of different shapes on it. There's a song on Coco Melon that goes like, what shape is this? What shape is this? What's the name of this shape? And it goes through lots of different shapes, right? So she picked up one of her blocks that is a hexagon and went, what shape is this? It's a hexagon. And I was like, you're already smarter than me, so I don't know what I can do for you anymore. You're on your own. Make your own food. Too smart. I told Sam that you guys were goofing that like Sam and I are an example of intelligence versus wisdom. That like Sam is very intelligent, but like does stupid shit like trying to get things out of the oven with 2 knives. And that I generally have a lot of common sense. And he was like, what do you mean? My chat doesn't think I'm intelligent. And I was like, your chat's mean. My chat thinks you're intelligent. He was like, oh. Yeah, he couldn't figure out where the oven mitt was, and I guess didn't know where the towels were either. So he tried to just take a knife in each hand and slip it under a thing and lift it up out of the oven, and you will not be surprised to hear he burned himself. Sam's my new favorite soprano. I told my mom that story on the phone, and she was like, what? Yeah. My sweet love. Yeah, we did stream earlier, only for like a hot minute though. We finished up the 3rd case in Murder by Numbers and started the 4th case, but we haven't. The 4th case is the final case of the game. We haven't gotten very far in it. So, yeah. You need ceramic knives? No, I need him to use a fucking oven mitt. You are getting the wrong, coming to the wrong conclusions here about this situation. My brother-in-law is a DJ. He works on music a lot at home. My almost 1-year-old nieces can sleep through any kind of music. They wiggle happily when they hear any sort of music. It's so sweet. It's just all in our family's group chat. Videos of them baby dancing to trance and death metal. That's so cute. I love it. You can hear the birds singing. It's nighttime. I don't hear birds singing. Are you sure you're not? Are you sure there aren't birds singing where you are? It's Sam. He's the birds. Oh my gosh, guys. Not that I really have many places I can go, but I'm really excited to have a car. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I was telling everybody that I put a down payment on an old car. I love it. He's a little old man. I love him. Everything about like the way that it drives is perfectly fine. So happy. I'm happy with him. But the guy that was selling it to me, I was telling chat that like basically this guy straight up was like, look, I have this many cars. I haven't sold or moved any of them in like 3 weeks. No one's buying cars right now. This is everything that's wrong with the car. I'm willing to fix all of it if you want to pay the full price, which was already really low. It's like, if you want to pay the full price, I'll get everything fixed for you before you take it home, and you can just put a deposit down. And if you don't want me to fix anything, we'll knock like a huge chunk, like over $1,000 off of the price, and then you can just take it home. So it's up to you. I was like, okay, great. All right, this is a good, yeah, I like this starting point that we're working with here. Yeah, it's just a cute old car. The hubcaps are like super beat up, and Sam's dad went with me to look at the car, because I don't really know a whole lot about cars, and he does. He's like a big car buff. So it's us in our like gloves and our hoods with our masks on. And he's like teaching me about tires and how to tell if tires are fucked up. And he was like, oh, these hubcaps are awful. I was like, yeah, but that doesn't like affect the way that the car drives, right? And he was like, no. It's like, God, I hate that. I hate the way those look. I was like, I really don't care. I really don't care about the way that those look at all. He was like, all right, you're very easygoing. Yeah. Yeah, he's the sort of person that can like turn on the car and hear something and be like, oh, I think that this is what's wrong with it. He like noticed so many things about the car and pointed all of them out. I was like, what about this? Did you get that fixed? And the guy was like, yeah. It was crazy. I was like, I'm so glad I'm not here by myself. I would have just been like, it's a cute old car. I'm in. Here you go. Bye-bye. No, it's an automatic. Don't worry. I'm not driving stick. I'll kill somebody by accident if I'm driving a stick. I'm publishing an anthology with 6 other people on the 19th. I need some good, chill vibes and puzzles before I rip into my final edits. Oh my gosh. Congrats. Is stick less common in America? For sure. I've noticed a lot of stick vehicles here, and almost everybody drives diesel. And I was like, why are all of these cars diesel? And they were like, oh, it's cheaper here, so they're more popular. Oh. That's weird. I don't know anybody who drives diesel in America. A stick is a millennial anti-theft device in America. Kind of. I've driven stick before. I'm just not It has definitely never been my primary vehicle. I learned on a Chevy truck. So honestly, trucks are like the most comfortable thing for me to drive. Yeah, and what I'm getting is like an old Range Rover. Um it's cute. It's a cute old beat up boy. And it has me, I can like sit up higher in it, like if I'm in a truck, so it makes me feel like I have a better gauge on like where everything is. Because normally in a car, like in my Prius, I could never see over the dash. Like I could tell like how far away I was from, I could drive safely, but I couldn't like ever tell if I was gonna hit something in front of me if I was like turning into a parking space and shit, right? So East Shade, I have not seen that. It's a Range Rover. I just said. It's a Range Rover. I'm getting a bunch of work done to the brakes and the what am I trying to say? I can't remember the word. There are a few things that like have to be fixed before I would take it home. So yeah, don't worry. Did our due diligence. Drove it around quite a bit. I like it. I don't know, guys. I don't know the model. It's a fucking car. I don't give a shit.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving.
It's four wheels. It goes vroom. Yeah, right? I like how it feels when I'm sitting in it. I can drive in it and feel like I can see everything, which is very good as a person who has moved to a place where the driving is really different here. It sounds great when you're driving it. Yeah. Are you scared of driving on tighter roads? A little bit. I drove around in like sort of smaller areas with it, very slowly. And I was like, God, this sucks. I'm just not used to how like squat the roads are, but I'll have to get used to it. What can you do? Love the title of the stream. Thank you. I thought about it for a long time. Did you get my insane Paw Patrol rant on Twitter about how the town's a mob-controlled criminal empire? Clark is a new inductee into Paw Patrol. Big fan. We are on season 2. I have lots of questions about how this town is run, but will you paint flames on the car? Probably not. Although I doubt it would get stolen that way, right? The like crazier looking your car is, normally they won't want to steal it. Yeah, Puff and Rock is great. Clark loves Puff and Rock. Loves Hey Dougie. Paw Patrol is just the new one. Because Nanny, a while back, before all of this quarantine and everything started, Nanny brought by a bunch of cars. Because Clark decided she loved cars. So Nanny brought a bunch of cars. And cousin Tommy's, our nephew Tommy's old Paw Patrol like headquarters thing. So it's like this big, and it's like a it's like the headquarters from Paw Patrol. And then 2 little Chase the Dog dolls. So, I don't remember if it was me or if it was Sam, but one of us was like, oh, do you actually want to like see Paw Patrol? Because we had never watched it either. Oh, actually, no, I had seen it. Do you guys remember when I went on that big question and answer with you guys about whether or not all of the American kids shows are dubbed with British voices? So we put it on Netflix, and I was like, this must be so confusing because the voices in the Netflix one are very obviously Canadians. But if you watch Paw Patrol on like cable television here, they're all English. So I was like, oh no. The version that they put on English Netflix is not the one that's on English cable TV. So a bunch of kids, if they were watching it on cable and then their parents were like, oh shit, there's like 4 seasons of it on Netflix, sick, put that on, all of the voices would be different. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Dun dun dun. So there you go. What's up, dude? Hydra Lord. Wait a minute. Let me vip you, bud. How are you? That was so funny. Before I read your name, when you were like, Phoenix loves Paw Patrol, I was like, I have a friend with a child named Phoenix, and then realized it was you.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving...
Chevy! Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Is she at the stage yet where she sings the theme tune to all of her favorite TV shows? She doesn't sing... Thank you, bud. I hope you're doing good, too. What did you play on Tabletop Sim earlier? I actually haven't played anything yet. I just don't know how to shut up, so I've just... I started the stream and I've just been sitting here talking bullshit. I'll eventually play some. Well, I've been doing jigsaw puzzles. I've been doing a lot of jigsaw puzzles with chat on Tabletop Simulator. So that's kind of like the plan B of today, I guess. But yeah, to answer your question, Clark never stops singing, but she doesn't really sing any theme songs. I got the idea about streaming puzzles from you. It was awesome. Have you been streaming puzzles? Are we doing a puzzle with Cry? No, unless he wants to. Let me see if he's around right now. Yo, what you doing, bitch? Just kidding. You're a ray of sunshine. Wanna do a puzzle? Everybody that knows me considers me a delight. How much time I got? Oh, bitch. I don't know why I keep saying bitch. Delete. I'm around for a while. Just let me know. I'm talking bullshit on my stream. Put that on a resume. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking delight, and that's all that's on my resume. Chat says hi and that you're cute. Okay. Says give him 10-ish. I love the irony. He's got a cute personality. I was gonna say, I love the irony of, like, 1,000 people who have never, like, really seen Cry in for real's life saying, you are super cute. But he does have a very cute personality. Cry is cute. I'm sorry, you're right. I'm not trying to say he's not. Will we do a meme puzzle? I'm gonna let Cry decide the theme. Is it ironic because he's not cute? I don't know. He's got a cute personality. None of us have seen him, guys. This isn't like a bit where all of us behind the scenes are like, I know exactly what Cry looks like. He has a very cute soul. Yes. Does he even exist? He's an AI. That's my favorite. Cry does behave in ways that doesn't always make sense to other humans, so it's kind of like Krendor. If somebody was like, Krendor actually is an AI that has been slowly evolving over time, I would be like, that explains so much. Have you seen the transparent Jigsaw puzzle someone is selling on Etsy? What? No. There's like a series of puzzles that you can get on Amazon that are like really beautiful. They're meant to like mimic stained glass imagery, but a lot of them are like Disney themed. And I keep thinking, God, those are probably awesome to do. Has no potato. Thank you for gifting a sub. Cry is a stack of gerbils in a trench coat. Prove me wrong. I can't prove you wrong. Might be true. Has Dodger done a double-sided puzzle? What? No, I haven't. Son of a bitch. Shouldn't we have had some dabs? Oh, probably. Let me open that. Let me open that shit. The last couple of Super Cousin times, I haven't had the camera on. And Chet's always like, man, the camera off. Dodger's a little fast and loose. I get like overly aggressive when people can't see me. I don't know why. It's for Jupiter Nox. And that's for Rune. And that's for Benzin. And that's for Ixarxvi. And that's for Stale. Roroni Henshin redeemed Valentine and said everyone in this stream is cute, especially Cry. Cry's not here yet. We'll reread it later. W1200 said happy Valentine's to Duker in chat. Y'all are lovely. Also, I'm here for the stream title. A wink. Have we reached the max dab quota? We have. Blown. All blown. Dodger throws her shoulder out dabbing. Impossible. I've done too many dabs. I'm a master dabber at this point. Not again. Kendra, how are you? Oh, I got some fun stories to tell you later, Dodger. For now, you keep being awesome. Thank you, dude. It's been nice to see little updates of your family. And I'm wishing you well. I sewed some masks and played way too much Animal Crossing. I really want to sew some masks. I've got some like fabric scraps around the house. So, why not? I lurk a lot, but I always feel so welcome here. It's been amazing company. Thanks, everyone. Y'all are the best. Thank you, Snowfall and Crow. Cabbage? I like to think that that was a suggestion for a puzzle. Just cabbage. I'm going to tell Cry I have picked out an image for a puzzle, but he's free to choose a different one. And then just link him to a picture of cabbage. Oh, goodness. It's the Cabbage Man from Last Airbender. Oh, yeah. The only other thing that I've used Tabletop Simulator for Secret Hitler, obviously, and for the other couple of games that we played on Co-optional. I've used it to play Catan with my buds at home. And other than that, I haven't really, like, I know there's I was looking at it initially because I'm still trying to figure out if there's anything that I could play with my mom. Right? So initially, earlier, I was like, do you want to watch Jane Eyre on, like, the National Theater thing? And my mom was like, I'm not really feeling Jane Eyre. I said, okay, we can just, like, hang out and chat or play a game or something. And she was like, okay. I was trying to find something that we could play. I was looking on Tabletopia, and I was looking on Tabletop Simulator, and I don't know. It's hard. I think I do a lot better, like, learning a board game when I'm in person with somebody, you know? So some people use it for D&D, which seems more complicated than something like Roll20. Yeah. What is the one that Arcadum uses? Because that's not Roll20, but that's like a different system. The game that Sam and Whoops and all them are in. Map Tools. That one seems fun. It seems cool. Oh, it's Fantasy Grounds? Human connection makes it easier to learn some stuff. Yeah. Kristen said that she did Guess Who with her sister. I don't know if she was saying that there was a Guess Who that was preloaded with, like, specific, like, characters from specific TV shows, or if it was a Guess Who inside of Tabletop Sim that let you, like, determine all of the people. If it was the latter, I would love to play that and just load it up with a bunch of just fucking random anime characters. I think that would be so fun. It'd be so dumb. I've been running my latest campaign on Tabletop Simulator. Other than having to script the character sheet, overall my players feel the atmosphere of TTS is nicer than Roll20. Interesting. Like, because just naturally the system simulates everybody at a table. Streamer Guess Who. Every card is Northern Lion. Streamer Guess Who. Oh my god. That would be rough. That would be hard. Because some of them would just have to be, like, cry. Some of them would just have to be, like, their personas. Like, the picture would have to be a persona, you know? I gotta see what Sam's raging about. Beware, he is playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, so you will get spoilsied, maybe. Going over there. Trying to get a few friends to join me for some Secret Hitler. There's a version of it on Tabletop Sim called Secret Palpatine. Saw that while I was traipsing through, so if that sounds fun to anybody. Secret Palpatine is in the workshop. Yeah, Sam was saying that so far, and I don't feel like this was a spoiler, he was saying so far the game is like, here's a scene that is directly from the original game, and then here's some extra stuff that, like, either builds out the scene or focuses more on a character or adds information or builds on the lore. And then here's another scene that's directly from the game, and then here's, like, more lore building. And then, so, yeah, he said so far there's definitely stuff that if you haven't played the remake yet, but you have played the original, there is stuff from the get-go that that you might not want to see yet. So, yeah, right? I was like, that's honestly exactly what I was hoping for. Once they kind of told us what the plan was for this game, I was just sort of hoping that they would say, all right, well, we have all of this space and time and wiggle room to, like, really learn about all of the characters and really deep dive into some stuff and, like, do world building and all of that. So we're going to take the opportunity and really focus on that. It's like reading the book after watching the movie. Yeah, I guess. My love. My sweet love. Throwback, when Cry and I did a puzzle on his channel, and the reveal was that the puzzle was a picture of Sam from when he was a model. That was good. It's like, what the fuck? Can we see the picture? I don't remember what the picture was. Yeah, when he was younger, he did some modeling. Hello. Is there a YouTube video? I think so. I'm pretty sure it was for YouTube. I think Mute just found it. He just told us to shut up, so... That's pretty much every day, though, right? Like... You ready, boo-boo? Hello. Hi, Bubba. How are you?
Oh my god, what's up, Bobo?
Not much.
Oh my goodness.
It's been forever.
I know, it's been at least like 4 taco days.
It's been more than 4 taco days, if we're being honest.
How many taco days have you had since we've last freaking spoke?
Well, I was living in Los Angeles, so it's probably in the hundos.
Damn.
Hundos
You rock
of
them tacos, girl.
taco days.
It's a lot of taco days.
I know, but I mean, keep in mind, taco trucks.
Oh yeah, true.
And Taco Bells.
They got a lot of bells there.
They do.
Do you think Taco Bells takes bells from Animal Crossing as currency?
This was a weird heel turn, and yes.
Good.
Yes, I do. How are you?
I've been playing way too much Animal Crossing. Hi. I'm doing great.
Really? God,
Yes.
I cannot get into Animal Crossing, man.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with you. That just means there's something wrong with me.
I don't
So
think
good.
I don't think that that's true either. Given that every single time I go on Twitter, it's just a cacophony of Animal Crossing. So I think you're fine.
You know, if there's one thing I've come to know is everyone on Twitter has also probably got something wrong with them as well. So, yeah. Are we fine?
Okay. I'm sending you the that is the server name and the password.
I love how you actually remember what to do, the thing that we sign up to do. For me, I always forget the thing to do. So
What do you mean?
Like,
You mean
well,
just
when
because we're having a delightful time talking about tacos?
generally, yeah, I would just completely get sidetracked about like everything, and just not do the initial concept.
But
That's
wouldn't
how you
it...
go to the kitchen, get a drink, don't come back with a drink.
Right. But wouldn't it be so much more satisfying to have chat losing their minds if we were going on a weird tangent about shit while there is a puzzle just sitting there waiting to be done and we're ignoring it?
You know,
Isn't that like a more perfect union?
I like where your brain's going. Let's go with that.
We decided to let you choose the theme for the puzzle.
Okay.
Do you have an image that you would like to use, or a theme that you would like to go with, and then I'll just find a thing and surprise you?
I'll give you a theme.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it where you are?
Currently 4:57
Oh
p.m.
my. And what do you have going on today? Anything for this evening?
Well, you see, Miss Dodger.
Yes.
It is currently the eve of. We're just gonna be doing a lot of Animal Crossing probably for the rest of my fucking life, because that's all I fucking do anymore. I can't get out of it. It's all that matters to me anymore. That's all I think about is just the cosmetics. There's so many different. It's all like. Do you wait? Okay. So you love fashion, right, Dodger?
Have you seen me on the stream currently?
Okay. No. Okay. No. I get you. In real life, who gives a fuck? In games,
Right.
though, fashion is so fun to me. I don't know why. I don't give a shit about fashion or gambling and all that in real life. But
Right.
in video games, I will just lose my fucking minds over that. I don't know why. I
Like
said,
just being able to like customize yourself and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just probably because like I can make just like the best stupid version of myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I have a really weird concept of how I spend my time in video games.
I don't think so. You're the player. How you spend time in the video game is literally entirely up to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
When you play video games,
Yes.
what do you normally choose when you have to choose between Paragon and Renegade?
I do the thing where I'm like, I'm gonna be a renegade, kill everybody, fuck the system, and then some sort of a situation will happen where it's like, but a child is going to die, and I'm like, save the child.
Yeah.
I was lying.
Every single time I try to be a shithead, it's just like, I can't do it. I can do it for like 2 quests, and then I'm like, I have a conscience.
Yeah. The only times that I really commit to it is if I've done like a full on like good human run, and then I'm like, okay, now we're doing the shitty human run, because then if I double back on it and I'm good again, then I'm just playing the exact same game I was playing before. It's easier to commit then, you know? If I'm like, I've already done all the good shit. I already saved that kid once. They can die now. It's fine.
Yeah, that's how I did Undertale, the classic, of course.
Yes.
Did that the first time through, and I didn't want to hurt any of those precious beans because
Right.
you know, that's kind of fucked up. And after I did that, I watched my buddy Russ do a genocide playthrough of it. And
Yes. We were doing them at the same time because we were both trying to beat Sans at the same time, and I was like, I have to beat it before Russ.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Spoiler, I did not beat it before Russ.
That's right. Oh my god, I totally forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know the password to the server.
It's the same thing.
Why?
What do you mean, why? To make it easy.
I guess that makes a lot of sense. But it's wait, what did I type it in the Discord?
I don't know. How long have you been awake?
Not that long, actually.
Okay.
And I only got about 5 hours, so. And I started the day a bit rough. So, you know, we're here today. We're vibing our best life.
Well, yeah. I'm hoping, you know, a good puzzle of dice will help you out, right?
Oh no, these are all D6s? There's not even a D20. How are we gonna play Dungeons and Dragons with this?
What do you mean? It's the perfect idea.
They're just D6s!
It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good.
This is horrible.
Don't worry about it. Cry. Come on, man. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Great.
Absolutely.
Great.
Oh man. Wait, there's a color mode? What is this color mode about?
What do you mean?
Normal and color mode.
The color mode?
Like,
what do you mean?
Like on the tabletop simulators. Like down, do you see my little hand?
Yes.
Color mode.
Oh. Switch between normal and color mode.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What happens if you click it?
I clicked it just now. But I don't think anything happened.
Did it feel right?
It beeped at me. Does that help?
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, so the old faithful of getting the edge pieces then, right?
That's how I always start, man.
Oh, yeah, I do remember when we did I believe we did a wind down hour back in the day, right?
We did. I was telling chat that when we did it on your channel before, you had chosen a picture of Sam when he was a model.
I remember!
Yes.
God, he was so hot.
I know.
Why?
To be fair, he's still very cute. It's just a different look now, you know.
Yeah. Fair. He's got like there's a bit more of the dad bod going, but dad bods are always valid.
Always. Also, you know, he's got that like long hair beard. He looks like a very different man from the model photos.
So, are you saying he's just looking a bit more lazy?
No, I'm an Oregonian, so like that's my vibe big time. Like,
oh no, I totally get you.
Does my partner look like he just got off a lumber truck? Good.
Checkbox? Yeah.
Yes, he does.
You know, as a New Yorker raised as a Floridian, I can't get by without somebody flopping around with flip flops and their phone in their teeth.
I like that you whispered the last part of that. You like
at a certain point, shame takes hold.
You second guessed saying it when you were halfway through the sentence, but knew that if you stopped, everyone would point it out.
Yeah, I just had to commit. C'est la vie.
What are you gonna
That's
do?
French for "Don't do desca."
That's French for vibe check.
Oh, you know what? I actually can do a vibe check. You got a D20 nearby?
I do not. Do you?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Always on hand. I keep it in a little miniature lunchbox that is Beavis and Butthead. I got it in a tin from it was actually from one of those you probably got it too.
Huh.
It was an Adult Swim care package from one of their game promotions.
Do you remember which game it was?
Thing. Some kind of Moonlighter. It was like one of
maybe?
those lunchbox ones.
I feel like I've gotten
stuff.
really random Adult Swim promo boxes.
You absolutely probably got it too. I think Jesse got it too, so you probably got the same thing.
Okay. Anyway,
But,
do that vibe check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the vibe check, but anyway, keep my dice in that little lunchbox is all.
I like it.
You got 17.
Oh shit! Good vibe. Good vibe.
3.
Really good. Really good vibes for both of us.
Really good. I mean,
right?
They add up to 20 though, bro.
Yeah.
You're playing blackjack.
It's how it works. You know, we're a team, so together we're fucking crushing it.
Dude, hell yes. Only thing that can beat us now is the 21, bruh. Alright, maybe I should actually probably assist you.
It's fine.
All right, let's see.
We're just chilling,
did we
dude.
Gather all them line PC boys.
We might not have. I'm just kind of starting to test them out, you know.
Right here. I'm just gonna plop them. I'll be the resource collector. I'm kind of like the peon at Warcraft 3. Work.
Oh, I think that's underselling you.
Oh well, I
just
could
feel
be
like
the,
I feel like we're just not using you to your full potential in that role, you know.
Okay. I mean, I know a song called "Peon Hero."
Like peon, like a peon, or peon
Yes.
like to pee on someone.
No.
Great.
Not
Okay.
That one.
Yep. What's the song? Just wanted to gauge whether or not I wanted to hear this song.
Yeah, I definitely know why you would want to gauge that.
Yeah.
Now I gotta sing it a little bit in my head until my memory cache catches up with it. So hold on.
My husband's screaming.
Our Death Knight's rolling. No, I'm definitely gonna have to just pull it up, aren't I? 1 second here, and then I'll rap it to you because that's the kind of friend I am.
Oh my God, you're gonna rap it to me?
I mean, who else but me could give you such shit?
I'm ready.
Shit. Actually, wait, where is this? Actually, the way you should search this is probably through just YouTube itself, huh? Let's see. There it is. Okay. Oh, it's all floating back. The memory cache is filling up again.
Oh,
it's kind of like when
nice.
you load it all back up in your computer. It's like your brain.
It's just like your brain. I'm ready.
You ready?
Be a
Okay,
rap god. Here we go.
Don't wanna be me, no. I wanna be a hero. I'm tired of building kids in the chapter. No, I will not mind your code. My life is so ignored. Don't wanna be a slave. I'm in the chapter. I don't know that part. I don't know this anymore. Just put in the battle and I'll explore. Sword in my hand. All my brothers just give me a chance. Working so long, trying to stay strong, and I keep getting hated on. Trying to do what I do. Blacksmith is my thing, dude. Now who's back? Mountain Road. Azeroth is where we go. Okay.
You went all in, and I hyper respect that.
Thank you.
That was great.
This is the link if you want. It's pretty. I used to sing that to myself while washing dishes after school.
Oh, what a vibrant memory.
That was just old time vibes right there.
I definitely had a period of my life where I had just bought the Pokemon TV show soundtrack and would just sing the songs from that, which I will maintain most of those songs never ever on the show.
You know, honestly, I fully agree with you. I swear to God, they buy song rights and just say, "Yeah, we'll put it, we'll use it sometime." They never end up using it. And they're just like, we can still make money off of it.
Yeah, there was one on there that was like, it was like a full-on sung theme song for Team Rocket, and I was like, I've never heard this goddamn song in my entire life.
Hey, do you want to do
and
the
I'm
Team
mad
Rocket,
about it.
Intro?
Oh my gosh, if I can remember it.
To protect the world.
From Devastation?
Yeah, so that's how you start it.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Oh, you want me to start it?
Yeah.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To spread our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James!
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light!
Surrender now or prepare to fight!
Meow, that's right!
And then they get blasted off again.
And then they die, yeah.
Yeah, just immediately. They have no chance.
I'm really sad that we did that because now I really feel for them.
I know. I love those guys sometimes. And then I forget that they genuinely are trying to kidnap.
And then I remember that the story is really fucking heinous.
Yeah, man. Like
they did. There was a whole episode that was about James and his like beautiful relationship with his pet Growlithe growing up, and I was like, oh, this episode is so sweet. And then I was like, but they still suck, right? Like, they're not good people, right?
They really suck. I believe his name was Sparky, right? The name of his dog.
I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure I can remember him, like, his little, like, kid self being, oh, Sparky, oh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it in my brain. It sounds great, though.
I mean, that sounds right to me. So I think we should just roll with it.
It was Growly. It ended with an E.
Oh,
Okay,
you know,
that's why.
Growly, it makes a lot of sense.
I can see, you know, it's because his dog probably growled a lot at him because he was bad.
That's probably what it was. You know, that makes a lot of sense to me.
You know what I just... This isn't a Digimon conversation.
Right.
Why are we talking?
It's like you suddenly got offended by yourself. Like, why am I engaging in this conversation that is not about Digimon?
Yeah, like, all right, we're immediately stopping this right now.
Are you like a huge Digibud?
You know what? I want to say I am, but more so, when it comes to Digimon, I treat Digimon and me like how a lot of people treat Pokemon in the 151, you know? I'm an OG Digimon guy.
Yeah, I can feel that.
And, like, I can kind of vibe with some of the new stuff, but at other times I'm like, and then I have to just consider if I really am a fan anymore.
Right.
So then I just revert back to being an OG fan.
I think that there's validity in saying, you know, I loved it during this period and I'm not as attached during this period, but I still am happy that it's doing well.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, like
as an IP.
Like people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like,
yeah.
Who the fuck knows how the fuck to do a pendulum? I don't fucking know how to do that. The only thing pendulum I know is that band. Good song.
I don't know it.
Oh, sorry.
I was halfway hoping you would just leave the call. Oh. Well, goodbye.
I mean, it would be a widow wooed.
A widow wooed.
But it would be making sense to do such a thing because you did do something real fucked up there,
It would be a good goof.
It would be a pretty good goof, though. God. You know, I'm finally contributing and it feels great.
I love it.
This is how people who get jobs feel.
Ooh. Beep. Yeah.
When they finally get a job and they can contribute and then they're like, I feel great. Because that's how I feel. When I'm actually contributing to things and I'm like making things, or like if I'm like putting together like a craft and I'm contributing to putting that craft together.
I heard craft. I was like, putting a graft together? I'll just wait until he's done in case I misheard. And it turns out I did.
You definitely did, but if anything, you can graft together mac and cheese.
I guess?
From broken mac and cheese.
Sure.
And just like make a paper mache of mac and cheese.
A paper...
But it's not paper. It's noodle and cheese.
Mac cheese.
It's just disgusting goop, if anything. Don't do it.
I think this goes...
Try it out first if you wanted to try that. Yeah, definitely. All right, we're missing one line piece.
We are.
I'm zooming in super hard.
I found it. I was going to say, I'm fine with us just going for it, but... Never mind, I found it. We're good.
Okay. This one looks just like Christmas, so I'm going to keep it right here for luck.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Oh, God, this is... I like that you gave us a good challenge.
Well,
yo, dude, I just got a gift stuff from Dave.
Dave?
0077? That's 007's dad.
0077. Yes. I agree. Definitely his dad. Thank you, Dave. It's very sweet of you.
Dude, you know what?
What?
I
What?
have this little game I like to play where I don't sub to you, so then I come into your chat, so other people have to sub for me to you.
Uh-huh.
Because then I can say thank you to that person.
I'm revoking it.
Damn it! You did that?
I don't think so.
I actually was unaware of that. Huh.
That would be incredible. Though. I think I would have to ban you. And I don't have any intention of banning you, so. But I'm pretty sure that's the only way to be like, I don't want this person subscribed to me anymore, is to ban
Like, I'm really
them.
upset that he has been in this domain. He's got to go now.
I don't like it. Get out of here.
I understand. I'm so sorry.
I'm
Yo,
just
right.
joshing.
Now you got to tell me.
What? Now I gotta
What
tell
was
you
your
what.
favorite next show?
Oh. My favorite... Which show?
Nickelodeon.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because I was when Sam and I did our charity stream the other day, he was saying that he didn't watch any Nickelodeon shows, which just like blows my mind.
You know, I think that's because he's broken.
I thought you were gonna say British. That was a really good bait and switch.
Thank you.
I really liked Hey Arnold.
Dude, fuck yes.
Uh,
Dude, I loved his room.
Right? I wanted his room so bad.
God, his room was my aesthetic so hard in my brain.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making him seem like a beyond cool sort of kid in a lot of ways.
Yes, 1,000,000,000%. He was like beyond like the scope of what needed to be cool.
Yeah,
'Cause
at that age
then-
specifically. Just like, why does he need all this? He doesn't. He's just that fucking cool.
The pilot episode was, I'm pretty sure don't hit me. Wow, hit me. Wow, I'm crazy. And then he just like whacks himself, and then Harold is just like, oh god, I guess I won't beat him up.
Oh my god, I forgot about that whole bit.
Yeah, there you go.
What
Just
the
flooding
fuck?
your cash up again. Don't mind me. I like thinking in analogies.
What a weird show.
It was a great weird show, and
It was
like,
good
don't
though, yeah.
forget that he had this crazy crush on Delilah.
Helga
I believe her
Pataki
name was.
as obvious. What? Sorry.
You wish.
Anyways,
Yeah, Delilah was all like the foreign exchange student girl or whatever
right.
that came in, and he was just like, oh my god, I'm in love. And it's just like, bruh.
That's always the most unbelievable bit of shows about middle and high school, don't you think? That like the main character is always obsessed with the same person the entire time they're in school. And I'm like, I just don't find that believable. Like for some people, sure, maybe, but for all main characters of all shows that take place in middle school, I don't believe it. Even Helga.
Okay.
Look, Helga had a full-on shrine, okay? She's a little bit more understandable. There's more going on there, right?
Okay, not just a shrine of his bubblegum.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's fucking gross.
It's very gross.
That's how you get diseases.
Helga, why? Control yourself.
She couldn't. Her hormones were running rampant.
I know, dude. Man. Poor Helga.
Dude, all right. So you make a good, valid point. Let's go into the dirt here. How many crushes did you have growing up through school?
Growing up through school? Like,
Yes, through
from
school, like-
from inception into the
From-
school system?
I'm gonna say kindergarten.
Oh my god.
In kindergarten
Okay.
to, let's say, senior year.
Oh my gosh. Jimmy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're just talking about crushes and shit. This is my friend Cry.
Corn.
He cracks corn. He paints minis.
Oh, dude, I love mini painty peepees.
Dude, you
That's a
should
weird thing to say.
mini painty peepees.
Fuck, my bad.
You should
But
go
I
watch
think
Jimmy
people
the Brush.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's him and his lovely partner. And their baby, probably. Your baby's probably going to be painting minis pretty quickly, right, Jimmy?
That's usually how it works, that people catch on their parents'
Right?
hobbies if they're passionate about it.
Yeah.
If only if they're passionate about it, and if it's not too weird.
Now
Like,
you're putting too many
passionate
constraints
about
on it now.
Well, I mean, if someone's passionate about, like, septic tanks, their kid's not going to get hype about septic tanks. You know?
Right.
I mean, unless it is, in which case, stop.
Let's see. Okay, how many crushes did I have from kindergarten through senior year? Ones that I can recall. Let's see.
Because I'm sure there's plenty you probably can't.
Yeah, let's see. I honestly don't think I can remember any before middle school.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think if I can recall anything specific up through maybe
Also,
maybe
we don't-
one specifically.
Okay.
And
We
then
don't actually need their names in case you're worried about doxing them.
right, yeah.
We could call them like Rufio, Ralphio,
Sure.
Longio, Giorgio, Corio.
Rufio A, Rufio B, and Rufio C. So okay. Yeah, one that I can recall in elementary school. Two that I can recall in middle school. And then two that I can recall in high school.
Okay. So 5.
So like 5 people total. Yeah, that I can recall.
Okay. Now, see, that is Dodgers growing up perspective. Now ask me that question, and I'm going to have to think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So Cry, if you were to say that that you had like a certain number of crushes starting at, say, kindergarten up through like when you graduated, how many people would you say that is?
Thinking.
It's fine. Take your time. I know that I've you know, just kind of threw this question out at you, so you don't need to rush.
Fair. See, generally as a guy growing up,
Yes.
if you're nice to someone, no, I'm sorry, if someone is nice to you, that means, oh wow, I have a crush on you now because you showed niceness to me. Wow. Because apparently the schooling system in my little brain wasn't being told the right signals at the time. So
Right.
I developed many crushes apparently in my youth. But it looks like
You don't really have to like.
I think it was about 6 or 7.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna judge your number, even if it's in the
trust me.
20s.
No, yeah.
So-
No. I would absolutely happily say if it was in the 20s. But I think if I have to be honest, it is around 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, which I think that could have been worse. If I thought it was gonna be worse now when I was like thinking about it, but no. Huh.
Yeah, because I was like, oh man, that's gonna be rough. Like that must be quite a few people. Like from the time that I started school. But when you like actually think, I think it's because now we're old enough now that we just remember the ones that were significant, not just like, oh, that person's on my radar and they're attractive. But like the more significant crushes, I think, are the ones that we actually remember at this point. Does that make sense?
Yeah. The ones, because there's plenty that we probably had that we like, were very, small, like passing things, small little, the casual crush that people would get.
Yeah.
But you don't remember those when you're 30. Usually.
Right.
Shut the hell up.
That's good. It's a good bit.
Thanks. So I put down One Piece so far. That's an anime, by the way. I haven't seen it other than like an episode at my uncle's one time.
I was like, what? Oh. You so seamlessly turned that into a anyway, so who's watching One Piece in quarantine? Sort of like a conversation.
Yeah. That's how you segue, man. It works.
Fuck.
So,
not me.
that sounds about right. Dodger,
Yes.
what have you been watching that's not anime?
What have I been watching that's not anime? Sam and I got super into Suits, and then he like went a little bit further without me and was like, oh, I only watched like a couple episodes, you just have to catch up, and I've just never caught up. So he's now watching that without me because I gave up on it.
About right.
And then I know I dropped the ball on that one. I'm not blaming Sam at all.
No. You know what? I'm gonna say it's a mutual drop because it's like more so it wouldn't have happened if he didn't jump ahead in the first place, but also like you just didn't do it as well, so like you know, it's like I guess your heart wasn't as much in it as
my heart was not nearly as much into Suits as his, so yeah,
which is fair. Sometimes things click more with other people than they do with other people. Like sometimes people like a show that appeals to, have you seen like The Boys?
I have watched The Boys.
Did you enjoy The Boys?
I did enjoy The Boys.
The Boys was pretty good as well, but I watched it initially with somebody who did not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can see that show definitely being like it's not the sort of show that is palatable for everybody.
It is a very dividing show.
Yeah. So
it's super
and definitely no judgment or hate at all to somebody who's like, that show was not my vibe.
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
I get that 100%.
Because it gets very dark.
Yeah. I keep thinking to myself that I should. Did you ever get into Mr. Robot?
That's one of those shows that is constantly brought up to me, and all I can think of every time it is the Until Dawn. Because it's the same guy.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I just remember all those weird animations of his face. I'm just like, I can't like think of it outside of that. I mean, I'm sure the show is fine. I would love to check it out sometime. I just haven't.
It is a very good show, which I'm sure a million people have told you, so I'm not gonna, harp on that too much. But we watched season 1 and like half of season 2, and then I can't remember why, but we just like took a pause and then never went back to it. And I keep being like, "Ah, man, honey, we really need to watch Mr. Robot again." And that's like my version of Suits, where I'm the one going, "Honey, when are we gonna watch more fucking Mr. Robot?" And Sam's like, yeah, we should do that sometime." Like you can tell he just does not give a fuck. So yeah.
Yeah, I got man, I was so deep into Charmed, the original run. I had about like a season and a half left. Didn't finish it.
Amazing. Whoa. Didn't
So
finish
sad.
it. Was it like when you're playing a game or you're reading a book and you're like, I'm enjoying this so much, and then when you realize it's about to end, you just kind of like, you just drop it? Yeah. I did that with Gravity Falls. I literally just had the finale of Gravity Falls to watch and was like, oh, I should really watch that, and then just never did because I realized I was really upset that it was going to be over.
I know that feeling so badly. Especially with animes. They fucked me up back when I was a kid.
Chat, at this point I have watched it. I swear. I've watched the finale at this point, but for a very long time I did not watch it.
Okay, so I have not seen it. Non-spoiler version, were you satisfied?
Was I satisfied with
The ending that you finally did watch?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that they gave it like, I'm glad that they chose to end it when they did, and I was happy with the ending.
You know, I'm glad to hear that, because sometimes there's you ever heard of this phenomenon? It's all around the biz I hear about. It's where they keep freaking doing the shows and they don't stop.
Uh-huh.
They just don't stop, and the shows just keep going on, and it makes it bad.
It's like Supernatural.
Yeah,
Supernatural was planned out to be a certain number of seasons, and they reached the last season, and it was like tied up with a good bow. And then they were like, "But what if? What if one of the brothers died and was Satan and also an angel, and I don't know, something else?" It's like, no, come on, let them rest. Let the boy rest. And they just couldn't do it.
People.
That would never happen to One Piece, says someone in chat. God damn it. How does it always come back to One Piece?
How long is that show these days?
One Piece? V long. I do not know specifics, but V long, yeah.
So like about as long as V for Vendetta?
Exactly as long as V for Vendetta.
Okay, that's like at least like 2 hours.
Exactly. Who's got time for that shit, you know?
I sure don't.
Did you ever get super into Hannibal?
I watched the first few episodes of that and I liked it, but the person I was watching it with didn't. So I was like, man.
You should watch. It's one of my favorite shows. If you liked it, you should give it another shot on your own.
The last thing I saw was, I believe it was like I don't know, like a corpse in the field with like antlers or something like that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep. It sure does.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
How early in that? That was probably pretty early in the show, I bet.
That imagery starts showing up pretty early. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was. I guess you could say it was pretty freaking spooky.
I have a friend who watched it and was like, I'm not saying this to like make you not want to watch it, but just FYI, I had a friend who watched it and was like, wow, I really like this show. You know, it's like, it's spooky, but it's good spooky. And then hit an episode that just like gave them a panic attack. And they were like, nope, I'm not watching that show anymore. It stresses me the fuck out. I don't want to watch it anymore. It's like, oh, okay.
I put down my second piece in 31 minutes.
Good job. Well done. I'm very proud.
I'm making progress, Dad.
Look at me now.
Oh, God. You know, I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes.
Do you know much about the boys' comic book?
I do not. I've wondered if I would like it or not.
It's pretty interesting.
Go on.
What? So, what? Just to give you a bit of context of what
Interesting.
what my YouTube algorithm has been like.
Okay.
It has been specifically telling me, "Hey, you want to learn about comic books you know nothing about?"
I sure
Okay.
do.
Well, here you go, you shit. I'm like, okay. So I've been learning about comic book characters and such, and I can give you a hot bit of like neat lore of it if you'd like, but it could be potential spoiler because they could use that same plot hook in the show boys too.
Oh. When we are off stream, I will request that of you. Yeah, that sounds interesting. But
It is pretty interesting.
just in case anybody tunes in right as I'm like, mute, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. That's what
I'll feel very bad.
you know. If anything, I this whole puzzle's just, it doesn't remind me of like Dungeons and Dragons. It reminds me of Roblox or Cubics.
Yeah.
God, fucking Cubics.
What was your like fave building apparatus as a child?
Connects.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I was a Connects boy. I had an orange box. Not the one from Half-Life people, developer boys, but, you know. But I did have one of those, too.
I wasn't some kind of simpleton. Of course I had it all.
My grandma got me it. What
Nice. Hell yeah. That's the good shit.
Yeah. That's that Gucci Prada. That's how people say it, right? Yeah.
Gucci? That's how I say it.
Yeah, that's how you better say it.
Oh, damn. I didn't know this was a threat.
This was a threat test.
Oh,
You passed.
damn. Oh, thank God.
If you didn't, I would have had to have said it the wrong way. It would have been Gucci, and I was like, what?
Gucci.
Gucci. Okay, so
Yes.
if anything, I could say, I'm kind of like the overseer of this. Like, okay, you played a lot of WoW in your day. You know this shit. So,
Totally.
okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, you remember in the Southern Barrens, really
Sure.
down in there, there's those goblin boys.
Yeah.
You know,
That
there's those
sounds like a
goblin guys
place.
doing some miners. Yeah, there was an overseer over there. Just like some simple quest givers, guys. I feel like I identify as that goblin overseer right now.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Thank you for enabling me. You could have said no and told me to help, but no, you enabled it, so all right then. Well, get to work then, peasant. If you... I have done plenty of good puzzle work in my day, I will say.
I know you have.
I definitely feel like I came for the coffee and snacks as opposed to the actual work. It's like, hey, can you come help move my place? Yeah, can you provide lunch? Okay.
I would
And then
love
just
to
show
come
up and
help.
just chill with like food and like I move like a chair and I'll just eat on the couch and nap the rest of the time.
This sounds like a good version of the day that we're having. Yeah, I think you should just commit to that. Like, fuck it, right?
I mean, dude, would you rather... obviously, I came over and, like, it's too heavy. I don't want to break your stuff, right?
Right. You know what? I'm so glad that you're thinking of that, because, like, I hadn't thought of that,
Exactly.
Like, God, what would have happened, like, if it had, like, broke,
You might have just, like, probably had to divorce Sam or something because you would have been so mad.
Holy shit, yeah. And, like,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going to take it out on you, So,
Yeah, and so then maybe chat would have, like, probably saw, like, the fallout. Sam would have probably came on the stream and took off his shirt and yelled.
yeah.
Why? What am I fighting for?
Is that your impression of Sam?
That's my impression of Sam doing his impression of Zero or Mega Man. I don't remember. One of those old Mega Man games. Who knows?
It's spot on.
Thank you.
Well done.
I thought it's pretty good too.
Yep.
Also, when is For Honor gonna get an update? Oh.
Is this still the Sam impression?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that good?
It was very good, yeah. It was like he was in the room.
Yeah. Like I could feel him with me when I said that.
Wow. That's really deep.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Wow. I should write like. You know how people like write slam poetry? I should write Sam poetry.
I love it. I would be your first patron.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. What? So like you just snap while I do it or something?
Oh no, I mean like when you inevitably start your Patreon, I'll
Oh, is that how that works?
yeah, you just have to start it and then, they'll come.
What? So once you start, like, if you want to be a Sam poetry artist, you have to have a Patreon.
You have to.
Oh.
It's in the bylaws. Yeah.
Oh God, What about the pan laws?
I don't know. There's even more in the pan laws,
Fuck.
the bylaws, it's only like a couple of things. With the pan laws, it covers so much. You'd really be better off just going with the bylaws, if I'm honest.
But you can't just convert a pan law follower to a bylaw follower. That's like asking like freaking Iron Man to hold Mjolnir.
It's just like that. Are you saying that you're not worthy of holding Mjolnir?
I'm saying that. What the fuck is a Bifrost anyway?
What the fuck is a Bifrost anyway?
I ask myself.
That's a great question.
What? Alexa, what is a Bifrost?
A bridge between worlds.
In Norse mythology, Ifrist is a burning rainbow bridge that reaches between Midgard and Asgard, the realm of the gods. The bridge is attested as Bill Rost in the Poetic Edda, compiled in the 13th century from earlier traditional sources, and as Bivrist in the Prose Edda, written in the 13th century by Snorri Saint according to the Prose Edda. The bridge ends in heaven at him in Bjorg, the residence of the god Heimdall, who guards it from the Jotnar.
Thanks.
That was very comprehensive. Thank you very much. Oh.
She's
She
the
responded. That was very cute.
best. Yeah, she's wonderful. So at one point I heard her say Bjork, so I guess Bjork is involved.
Bjork is 100% involved. I can't believe that you didn't know that.
I honestly, her Army of Me, just like I assumed that she just didn't even need a Bifrost.
Did you watch that? There's a show on.
Sucker Punch, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. What were you
There's a show on Netflix that's about like the gods being reborn as like kids in a town, and it's not Percy Jackson. And
I've heard of this, I think.
it's
I kind of wanted to watch that too.
I watched the first few episodes and I got really, this is one of those situations, I got really into it, and then I'm really bad with like secondhand embarrassment scenes and stuff.
Oh.
There was a
okay.
scene where I was like, oh, I really don't want to watch this, so I paused it and literally never unpaused it.
God, do I relate to that? Can you describe the scene?
I'm trying to think of how to
sure
describe
it
it
can
without
be-
it being a spoiler. It was like
Without names, I guess.
it was a scene where somebody was inebriated and was acting a fool.
Gotcha,
I think that's like the
gotcha.
most basic way to put it.
Now, when you say this, I also have to ask, what was the rating of this show? Because when you
Oh.
say inebriated and acting a fool, that can change drastically between a PG-13 and a rated R rating.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what. I don't know that it had a rating.
Oh God, that makes it even worse. You saw nipples.
There were no nipples. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if anything so far. Chat, I haven't finished the show, so don't spoil me on stuff.
Also, by the way, if this doesn't work out, we can totally do karaoke, by the way. That'd be so amazing. Oh my God.
Want to do karaoke?
I've been doing karaoke lately, and it's been so fun.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
Oh my God. I think we should do a duet. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Like, do some fucking Britney Spears. Oh my God.
I can't do that right now because it's too late here.
Oh, fuck. How late is it?
11 p.m.
All right. How many people are there?
How many people are there?
Hmm.
Like, how many people would I be disrupting? So
Yes.
we got a very sweet note from our neighbors, saying that in the middle of the night, they can hear us when we're streaming.
Oh, I see.
So we're trying to be quieter.
So you're saying we should do it with some softer pitch songs?
I'm saying I could whisper sing.
Oh, Yes, okay, karaoke with a theme session of. The theme is
Yes.
Mom's sleeping. So we're gonna be reenacting that time when we're all kids and singing like this. Crawling in my skin.
Oh my god.
They will not eat all. There is a waffle. Consider what is real. So, like, honestly, that would be such a blessing. And I think chat probably agrees.
Just sing as Gollum. Unreal.
Yeah, actually, Gollum singing would be hilarious.
Have you like you've gotten super into this lately?
Super into
just doing like karaoke streams and shit.
Oh god, like karaoke, D&D, all that kind of stuff. Like I've been all about that life lately.
Just karaoke and D&D specifically.
Karaoke, D&D, Animal Crossing, and just good vibes. Just good vibes, Dodge.
Yeah. I can respect that. Hell yeah.
Right?
If you ain't doing what makes you happy, change it up, right?
Exactly. So if you are making an egg salad recipe and the egg salad don't taste good, you should probably switch up the ingredients maybe.
Less eggs. More eggs.
Maybe no eggs. Maybe you don't like eggs.
No eggs? Why are you making an egg salad? Go back to the drawing board. Make something else.
Like just straight up just cross that off the list. Go back to square one. What do we start with now? Maybe a different base.
What are we even making? How about a pie?
Okay, egg pie? No. See? Might be bad. The qualifications there also entail egg.
It's true. We're going for less egg here.
What the fuck does an egg pie even look like?
A quiche.
Actually, yeah, that would be a quiche, huh? Egg pies are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, look. We're fans of egg pie in this house.
That's true. I've had me a damn good egg pie from time to time.
Yeah, Sam and I were trying to eat less meat, and Sam got into this zone where he was like, I'm just gonna eat quiche forever. I am lactose intolerant, so I was like, I'll eat some of these with you, but I'm not doing like a quiche a day thing. I can't. I'll die here. So that's the situation in my house.
I've never once heard anyone say a quiche a day. Like,
just the phrase a quiche a day.
Yeah, like, if anything, it sounds like a singer. Oh, have you heard that new song from a quiche a day?
I love it. Who is she? What is her music style?
Amazing.
What does she play?
Oh, Felicia Day. That's why it sounds so familiar, right? I forgot. That's such a... Jesse knows her. That's right. You probably have met her, too, knowing that.
I have. I've gotten coffee with her.
Oh, my God.
And
is
then...
she, like...
Huh.
Just... What happens at nighttime? Does she become Felicia Night?
I hate this bit. I hate it. I reject it. I don't. I love this bit, and I'm committing to it, and you can fuck yourself, Dodger.
So anyway, what about my answer?
Oh, goodness gracious. You're a goof.
You're a wonderful person.
Thank you. You are also a wonderful person and a goof. I'm not taking the goof part back. They're both true.
I did really okay. Full disclosure.
Yes.
When I was a wee boy, I must have been about 8 years of age.
Okay.
My first pair of boxers were Goofy.
What?
My mummykins got me Goofy boxers because I was a big boy. So I can wear boxers instead of tighty watsies. And that's why I could do this.
Because the second you wear underwear that depicts a Disney character, they become a part of your soul.
Yep, they sure do.
Oh. I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So, you see that Parasite movie?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, that was definitely audible.
I didn't.
Not sponsored.
I didn't see the Parasite movie yet. No.
You did not. I'm surprised you didn't, knowing you, because you're like so on the cusp of media.
Oh, thank you. I don't think it's true, but I appreciate the compliment.
I mean,
no, I haven't seen
Slay
Parasite.
the Spire Master is, yeah.
Fact. No. Funny enough, though, when you started talking about Parasite, the first thing I thought of was World of Horror, because I did play that.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
It is good, yeah. I liked it a lot. I had some funky ass dreams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had some really fucking weird dreams after playing that game, dude.
How long were you playing it at one sitting for?
Oh, only like 3 hours or something.
Okay, so 3 hours, and this was probably before bedtime then?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was a
that's where you
nighttime
hecked
stream.
up.
Well,
Okay,
but
okay.
how can I play it during the day?
Well,
I use
I
a
mean-
webcam. It's not like I can be like, it's nighttime, I swear, guys. Winks at camera.
avoiding the puddle does it. He's like in blackness all the time.
That's true. No one ever knows what's going on there.
Exactly.
Shit.
So, I mean, like, all things considered, I'm just glad that the dream wasn't so real that you were lost forever in that nightmare, wondering when the horror was going to end.
Yeah. Do you have recurring like dreams
Yes.
or nightmares that like really piss you off? Like you wake up and you're like, fuck this again?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, but now I gotta think about it because I haven't thought about it in a while. Damn, I hate when that thing. Like, you know when you always like know that thing, but then you don't need to know it.
Totally. It's
But
like
then when
whenever
you need to know, you don't know it.
yeah, whenever somebody asks me a pointed question about anime and I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course." And then I have no answers. Yeah. So mine are they always have to do with ants.
Ants.
Yeah, ants or fleas. I've had like a recurring nightmare where because both of those I have had problems with getting out of my house before. Like they just invaded and never left.
I just had a flea problem.
Oh, it's the worst.
It really is.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Because, like, you just want to vibe, and they're just sitting there like, hey, I'm going to nip at you little lankies really quick. I'm like, oh, well, thanks, little guy. Not today, though.
No, thank you. Take it back.
Give it back, and then squeeze them back, all the bloody took.
Yeah, we had an issue where it was the apartment complex that we were in. Like, everybody in the apartment complex suddenly had a flea problem, and they were like, shit, I guess one of the dogs that somebody had in the building, like, was infested with fleas, and so every time they took him out to take a walk, fleas would like hop off and get on the carpet, like get under the doors and get on the carpet of everybody else's apartments. It was bad. Anyways.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I started having recurring nightmares of I would be just like minding my own business and doing my normal shit. And then I would look over at one of my cats and they would have so many fleas on them that I couldn't see them. Like they were literally like completely covered in fleas. So like Watson is a white cat, right? So it would always be Watson and I'd look over and there was no white, just black. It's horrifying. Horrifying dream. Yeah. Hate that dream. Had that dream multiple times.
Huh. You know, fuck that dream, man.
Yeah, fuck that dream. I don't like it. Do you wish that I hadn't told you that?
It just...
Are you worried that you're going to have this nightmare now? I'm really sorry. I probably shouldn't have said anything.
It just gives me super vibes of like scary stories to tell in the dark with the spiders.
Oh.
I remember with them all coming out and just like swarming like all over their body and stuff, but that with fleas. I'm like,
ugh. No, thank you.
Ugh. Also, you reminded me, well, you didn't remind me, but I have finally let my brain catch up to give me the memory of my stress dream.
Oh, okay.
You ready for it?
Only if you're willing to tell it. I don't want you to feel fresh.
Girl, I would tell you the most explicit time I fecal mattered if you wanted.
That's very
but,
sweet.
like,
I'm glad you trust me that much.
Yeah, dude, I got you, boo boo. Like in the sense of, but like this dream, flip this dream right with your biggest middle finger because, goddamn, ever since I was a teenager, I've always had this dream of being in the back seat of the car.
Okay.
It's moving. No one's driving.
Okay.
So I have to
I don't like this
somehow
already. I'm already
take
unsettled.
control of the car while in the back seat. And I can never seem to get a hold of it. And apparently I learned from the internet that the people who interpret dreams and such, they have said that such similar dreams are because you feel that you have no control in your life and you're trying to maintain or get control.
Do you agree? Do you
Yes, I absolutely agree with
concur? Okay.
God, yes, I do. 1,000,000,000%.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
I have a driving dream, like a driving nightmare that I have, but it's because I got into a wreck when I was in college. That was 100% my fault. And yeah. And so
then you got the guilt on top of you.
Yeah. It like resulted in like everybody involved was trying to sue me even though I was a kid and didn't have anything. Like it was so stressful. So yeah. So I still have nightmares that I'm driving and I get into a wreck. And the wreck is always different, but I've had it so many times now that while the wreck is happening, I think to myself, likelihood is this is a dream. I'm really hoping this is a dream. God, I hope this is just one of those shitty driving dreams. Like I just sit there like just praying like, please let this be a dream. Please, please. And so far it always is. So
okay, good,
you know,
good.
I'm not one of those like lucid dreamers that can be like, I'm aware this is a dream and so now we shall fly. This wasn't a wreck at all. It was on purpose because I'm in a plane. Like I can't do that shit. So
dude, at any point where I can finally like get any semblance of control in my dream, I know I'm dreaming and then I wake up.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? So you know what? I'm gonna say it right here, right now. Anyone who says they can't control, fucking liar. You fucking liar. You're right. You prove it. You got no proof.
Prove it.
You can't prove prove shit.
You
You're
can't
just
prove
saying
shit.
you can because it would be cool if you could. You wish. That shit. I fucking wish I could.
Oh.
Pure jealousy.
Yeah, it's all jealousy, but I think that you should just commit to it. It's not real.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
propaganda.
Yeah. It's proper fucking kid.
Yeah. Controlling dreams. Don't you think they would have like weaponized that by now if it were true? You know?
That was a whole game actually called The Longest Journey.
Oh, well.
Dreamfall.
No, it wasn't.
On my YouTube
No, it
channel,
wasn't.
actually.
No, it wasn't. That's not real. Can't believe you would lie to me on my channel. Unreal. This is propaganda and I won't stand for it.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
I can't believe this. You're out of the puzzle club.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, dude, fuck.
Oh shit.
I know. I didn't want to have. It shouldn't have ever come to this, but here we are.
I guess now I gotta go to the Adventure RPG Club.
Oh god, they suck though. No, stay here.
Yeah, they are a little. I don't know. They care about the meta too much.
Have you memorized the book yet? If you haven't, you cannot go there.
No.
Have you ever played a tabletop game with people that wanted everybody to memorize everything?
I mean, have I ever played a tabletop game with assholes? No.
I like joined in on a game with some friends. I was just kind of like, well, I like sat in on a game and they were like, you can be all the NPCs. So like as people would show up, since I was just sitting in with buds, like as people showed up, I could like be the NPCs. And they had a rule that like you couldn't, the only person who could look stuff up was the DM, and everybody else just had to remember their shit and like remember what spells they had and all of that. And I was like, this is too much. That's too much. Like, if that's fun for them to play that way, great. But from my perspective as a player, that's too much. I would be so stressed out.
Yeah. Like I get what their intention would be for that,
Like
because
full
they wanna have the
immersion.
flow and all that.
Yeah.
I get that.
I get
I
it.
love flow. I get that too.
I'm big into flow.
But dude, listen.
Big flow fan.
Love when water flows right, because that means the sewage system's working and I don't gotta worry about nothing. You know?
That's true. Yeah.
And I heard that there's alligators in New York sewers.
Holy shit.
So like, if that's true, I don't live there, but that sucks. That's spooky.
Wait.
Yeah.
How? That's. I don't
that?
believe that.
Yeah, what? That it wouldn't be spooky? That'd be
No.
pretty spooky, Dodger.
It's not that I don't believe that would be spooky. Is that real? They're actually.
Dodger,
That's not real.
are you doubting that there are alligators in the New York sewers?
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, sure, but alligator?
That's true. We all know that's true. But I mean, one of their enemies is an alligator. But no, they probably have killed them all by now.
For sure. They've had so much time down there.
That's true. Okay, no, there's no more because the turtles have taken them out by now because they've been
Exactly.
working since the 90s.
Right? They're like
They're actually
old ass
80s.
turtles now.
Yeah, they probably got some teenage turtle cubs or something by now, right?
What are baby turtles called, Chad?
Yeah, what are baby turtles called?
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know what they're called. So how
I
about
have no ground
chat?
to know that.
I need you to do the homework here for us. What are baby turtles called?
Turtle.
Turtles Junior. Great. I'm so glad someone Googled that and gave us a real answer.
Chibi turtles is my one. I'm taking that one.
Chibi turtles.
You know,
that seems
that was
real
actually-
too.
Here we go. This is another segue.
Okay.
Dodger.
Yes.
What was your most embarrassing username?
Piccolo 99.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's an awesome username.
Thank you.
You want mine?
Yes.
Chibi777.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh.
Ah,
That's the good shit.
that's that good, nerdy, embarrassing, deep, dark shit you don't tell people until you tell people because you don't care anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. That's that shit you don't tell people until you're old enough that no one can make fun of you except other people your own age. Yeah.
Yeah, because once you get to a certain threshold, nothing that people say matters to you because you have your own life to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, ain't that wonderful?
It is. It's nice.
God, how many years did you waste of your life worrying about what other people thought of you?
I'm just delighted to be on the other side, you know?
It's like you're out of prison. It's true, though, if you think about it.
Right?
No, I think this. I gotta say, I'm
You are at-
really good.
You are at 6 pieces, my dude.
Yeah, like if anything,
Yeah.
I'm probably
Fuck.
gonna be at like 15 by the time like lunch rolls around.
I believe it.
When's lunch?
I don't know. For a person who woke up at, I'm gonna take a stab, 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Why
Why did you just attack time?
am I attacking time?
You just took a stab at time, yeah.
Hmm.
It's like roll. Hold on. What's time's AC?
Chat, what's time's AC?
Probably like 19. It's pretty strong. 18, but you probably have it like at least +2. You hit time.
Oh, amazing.
Easily. Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah, fuck time.
You fucking stabbed time.
Amazing. I love it.
You probably just like killed like, I don't know, a baby kangaroo somewhere in the 50s.
What? That wasn't the
You just
deal.
stabbed time. Well, you're not supposed to stab time. That's dangerous. You're messing with forces you don't understand.
I guess.
Well, that's what happens. The rippling effects. Now that kangaroo, since the baby kangaroo didn't get born, suddenly that stingray that killed Steve Irwin didn't kill Steve Irwin because it found somewhere else. So Steve Irwin's alive now. Look what you did.
That's
Look
like
what you did. You made the world a better place. How dare you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a positive?
Yeah, actually, it's amazing.
were there good ripple effects to this?
How fucking dare you? You did the incredible things, you horrible person. You're doing probably more time magic work than that new D&D class is going to be able to do, right?
What's the new D&D class?
It's called
A Time Wizard.
D&D class.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, I wish it was called the Time
The
Wizard.
Time Wizard.
Oh God, yes. And every time you have to either be controlled by a man with a Brooklyn accent or just become the Time Wizard with that sweet ass little twirly thing on his. I believe he had a mustache as well, right?
What?
Wait, are you insane?
Are we in a different bit?
Oh no, you're in a different bed.
Oh my god, we're doing different bits at the same time.
Oh no, that's so
Oh,
awkward. You're in a
no.
different bed. I'm in a different bed. Oh no.
Fuck.
Okay. All right. On count of 3, you say your bed. I say my bed. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You.
A
go.
wizard with a bit.
Okay, that's pretty good. Fuck. If you would like some visual imagery of what I was referencing, that is the Time Wizard.
Oh my god. Yeah, yours makes sense. Yours makes sense
Okay,
now.
good.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was literally just going, yeah, I could imagine them making a wizard that does times.
Yes, I was just like, oh shit, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm all on board. Let's go. And then apparently you had a different plane ticket, but I was on the plane too.
Oh my gosh.
And then on the pilot was just like, all aboard, everyone.
Everybody here for Yu-Gi-Oh? And I looked around deeply uncomfortable.
And you got your Bakugan shirt on, looking all confused.
Like, what? And I lean over to you conspiratorially. I'm like, I have to get off this plane. I can't be here.
And then I looked to you, and I said no.
Oh my god. Like in Watchmen?
Yes!
Are we in another bit now?
Yes, we are.
Fuck.
Also,
I can't keep up. I can't do this. Get me off the plane.
There's so many bits happening.
There's too many. There's too many. This is like the Rick and Morty episode where they just keep like splitting time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think I remember that actually. Oh yeah.
It wasn't
was-
it wasn't a great episode, but you know, it's
Yeah,
it's relevant to
it
this
was a
conversation.
forgettable one.
It was a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
forgettable one, but
definitely.
it's relevant right now.
Yes, it definitely was a thing that happened then, though. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this right here and it's not gonna fit.
Oh,
Ah.
what about? Oh, hell yes, bitch! 8 pieces. Get fucked, game.
Yes. You know,
I
if you
hate.
take away your 1 and your 4, you did the same amount as me.
It's true. If you just do a little bit of maths, it's basically the same fucking number, you know?
Yeah.
So like, don't get off your fucking high puzzle horse over there. Acknowledge we're doing about the same, all right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Thank you very much. What do you have to say, Dr. Phil?
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Okay.
Wow. Can't believe this. Can't believe I'm gonna have to kick Cry out of Puzzle Club twice. So embarrassing for Cry.
Right? That's the worst. It's on my permanent record.
It is. Everyone will remember this.
That's okay. Skeeter is a good homie. Roger Klotz. Fuck that guy, though. Patty Valentine was not her name. Patty Mayonnaise, though.
Patty Mayonnaise, though. The best, literally the best character name that's ever been created.
If you really looked at her, though, if you think about it, her name is Patty Mayonnaise, right? She's the chicken patty, and the mayonnaise is her hair. So she's just colored based off of a chicken patty sandwich.
You're right.
I didn't realize this until just now. It's kind of makes me understand why that show made me hungry.
Did you just like Google Patty Mayonnaise and then have an epiphany?
No, I'm just thinking about it. Like I'm just like picturing all the characters in my head right now. But now if I'm thinking of her hair color and it turns out it was wrong altogether, now I'm gonna look like a real fool. Oof. Hope
Don't
that
worry.
doesn't happen.
Don't worry. It's not live. You still have time to change what you said.
Okay. Well, first off, what I think we should do is get all the pickles from the west end of the store, move them to the right side, because there's just too much sun towards the end of the day on the west end. So at the end of the day, once it gets over there by the windows, it just heats them up and it just kind of cooks them in there. It's kind of gross.
But like, isn't part of the pickle process sometimes like leaving something in the sun to ferment in a different way? Like, so maybe we should
Yeah,
just
but-
leave them in the sun, you know?
We bought we bought the pickles already pickled. Do we need to further pickle the pickle?
It is the apocalypse right now, and I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that our pickles are the best pickles that they can possibly be. They might be the last pickles we ever buy, Cry.
Oh my god, you're right. Okay.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, and I feel like you are not committed to that.
You're right. I'm sorry. Keep the fridge door closed. We've lost power a long time ago, but the more we keep it closed, the more cold stays in there.
Okay. I think I heard Timmy flush the toilet last night. So
Fuck.
I'm going to need you to... I don't want to talk to him about it again, so I need you to do it.
All right.
Timmy! Yeah? Come here. Okay?
How'd it go?
What'd you do? Oh, the bit's still going on.
Oh, shit.
I forgot because she interrupted the bit. What were we talking about?
Go kill yourself. Go sit in the middle of the road and let a car run over you.
Fuck. Good day, Timmy.
I don't think we should let Timmy live here anymore.
Yeah, he's not a good kid.
He's a terrible child. I
Turns out
felt
Timmy
bad
was
for
just-
him at first. I just don't anymore, you know?
Is Phil the last name and Timmy's the first name?
Phil Timmy? Timmy Phil. I see.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my filling god.
Oh, my filling God.
Oh my Dr. Phil. He doesn't even have a psychologist license degree.
Oh,
That's not the way that people say that, but close enough.
it is now.
Yeah. You get the gist.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anyway, we should kill Timmy.
Yeah, how do you want to do that?
Well, I just don't want his mom to find out, you know? This got dark.
Is she still around?
I
'Cause,
don't
like,
know.
it's the apocalypse. Like, have we confirmed that?
That's true. Is this like our hypothetical apocalypse child?
Yeah, like,
Or
I'm not sure
is this
either,
just like a kid that we
found?
found? I don't know.
Do we have
probably
ownership of this child? I tried to say kid and child, so I said child. It was weird.
I don't think anyone owns a child, Cry.
That's true.
They're
because
their
people
own
are not possession.
person.
Yes, exactly.
So, although I don't know what the point is of like respecting him if we're talking about potentially killing and or eating him. I don't know how you feel about eating him. I'm just throwing it out there because, you know.
I guess I'm more concerned on like the health the health scares of it, the whole situation. Like, how clean is the meat? You know.
It's not like we can look that shit up, dude. Like,
I mean,
there's
we
no more
go to
internet. It's
the libraries, man.
that's true.
Like, do you remember back in the days of our forefathers when they had to hike towards the library to go download stuff on their Kindle?
Jesus, how did it get to this? How did it come to
don't
this,
know.
man?
I think it was probably all that GMO stuff.
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty certain it was the 5G towers, but, you know, what do I know?
Yeah, I mean, they told us it was only going to cost $5,000. They didn't tell us it was 5,000 lives each time, and they made a lot.
It's true.
This is a scary world I'm making in our brains right now. Dude, holy shit. This is like World of Horror style.
Yeah, wait, so is the implication there that just pause, OOC, you know?
Okay.
Is the implication there that every time they put up a 5G tower, they had to kill 5,000 people as a sacrifice to put the tower up?
There's a sacrifice, or maybe like it drains the people around the tower.
Oh my god, how did no one
something.
notice that 5,000 people went missing every time a 5G tower went up? That's insane. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, dude, because they control the media, bro.
Oh my...
telling you, if they control the media, they can control anything. So the spooky people who set up the 5G towers that kill the people are also the people who kill the people at the news station too.
Oh.
Yep.
Fuck. And nobody would even know because by then, media has collapsed. Everybody's fridges are out, etc. As we've already established in the narrative. That is the spookiest part.
Once they have enough 5G things already put out too, they can block all of our connection to the outside world and stuff.
Oh my god.
So we'll never be able to fully get the full story and stuff as well if they want.
Holy
God,
shit.
it's spooky.
Did you ever get super into Walking Dead?
I did at one point, but then once they got to the jail, I was like, all right, I'm out.
I don't even remember at what point I stopped watching, but every time I read anything about it, everybody's just like, God, this show has gone downhill. And I'm just so confused why, if they've been saying that for so long, why people are still watching it.
I heard a spoiler about the comic book ending.
Oh.
So I won't say it, but
Yes.
I will say that, I don't fucking get it either. It really, it felt like one of those shows that kept dragging on too long again. I feel like a lot of properties, I feel, do that because the people behind it know they can make a lot of money, so they keep going. But I feel like once a story is told, that's dope, and you should end it on a high note so people revere that property a lot more. Because you ended on such a good note. Look at Breaking Bad. That did great.
Breaking Bad ended
never
at the
even finished
perfect
it.
point.
But it did
What?
great. Yeah, I watched it with somebody and we never finished it, so I never finished it. We it's kind of like that same talk we had earlier,
Right. I got
We
you.
had this exact talk in this stream already today, now that I think about it.
Yeah. Speaking of that exact talk, Hannibal is one of those situations where it was kind of forced to end, it just didn't get renewed. And now at this point, I'm like, I don't think I want them to make any more. It's been long enough now that if they did try to make more, I think some of the magic would be gone.
Yeah,
100%
get you. That's how I was with what was that? Broken Age.
Oh,
Remember that one by Double Fine?
yeah.
Yeah, by the time they came out with the second one, I was just so disinterested for some reason. I just didn't even bother. I don't know why. I really liked the first too.
You just never played it?
I did, but I didn't like it for some reason. My brain was like, you don't like this.
Interesting.
So don't like it. So
Hey.
my brain didn't let me like it.
Fuck this game.
Yeah. I fucking hate how brains do that though. So I'm much more acknowledge and much more observant. I'm sorry about that nowadays, but I do see that a lot of times, you got to go into certain media with the right mentality, or you'll never like it because you just don't want to. You just
Totally.
initially you set up every single hurdle that the thing has to jump way too high because you just don't want to like it in the first place.
That's why I told Sam not to play Undertale. When Undertale came out, he was like, "Oh, should I play this?" And I was like, "I'm loving it. I think it's so good." And then he waited long enough that it was kind of like, maybe just don't play it, because at this point you already have a lot of expectations for number one, how shitty it'll be to try and stream it. And he already, because everybody spoiled so much stuff about it, he already knew so much about it, but also that everyone was saying it was the best game ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I got to play it before anybody was even really talking about it, so I got a different experience from that. So I was like,
The perfect time to play, yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know that you would have any fun really with it. which is sad because it's like one of my favorite games, I think.
Right? Like, I still stand by that's like probably is like my favorite of my like YouTube playthroughs, like one of my favorite ones anyway, just because of I know how I guess just immersed I was with it
Fine.
because of how
Coffee drinking burrito game.
I don't know, like it really was its own thing at the time, huh? Like it's really
Totally.
hard to explain it like from this perspective because nowadays it's like I don't know, you've had all those other types of experience that mimic it, so it's not as unique, but
That happened pretty fast too, didn't it? It like we saw a lot of indie games that sort of captured a similar vibe or felt very influenced by it.
super fast.
Yeah.
I'm honestly impressed by the turnaround on some of them.
Right? Same.
Just like either they are fucking masterminds or they already had the thought and Undertale stole it from them. Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe
Scandal.
we can go, yeah, maybe we uncovered some deep-seated scandal no one knows.
Oh my gosh. Cry,
It was-
let's start a drama channel. But all the drama we just make up.
It's just completely fabricated.
It's
and
just
it's not
all
even drama that would
bullshit.
matter anyway. So it's just like, all right, guys, here's the big scoop.
This is gonna blow your fucking mind. And everybody's like, why am I watching this? This is terrible.
Jesse Cox went out to get his newspaper with his boxers on.
Oh
Wow.
my god. No, we don't have proof. Yes, it happened.
Don't ask us for anything more than that.
Don't ask how we know. We know.
We did not.
I
reach out
already
for
hate this
comments.
channel.
Yeah,
We
that's
did
actually
not
really
reach out for comment. We did not confirm or deny.
Because we knew it was true.
Yeah. Fizzblizz, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Katogangu.
Whoa, what was that word?
A Katogangu.
Katagunga.
Welcome to the Katogangu.
You know, I feel like
Yes.
with that kind of pronunciation, are you a native speaker of foreign languages?
I thought you were gonna say, "Are you a native weeb?" I sure am. Born and raised weeb.
Yeah, I can see it. I gotta be honest with you though, Dodger.
Yes.
It's not very so.
What?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but I could smell the weeb on you from, like, literally, before you, like, messaged me earlier about puzzling,
Yeah.
I could just smell Hawaiian Punch.
What? Explain this goof.
There's nothing to explain.
No, I need you to. I need
no
you to
reason
explain
to link
where it
Hawaiian
went,
Punch to
how
weebs.
it got
just
there.
wanted-
I need.
I
I need an explanation. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
In my head, I just assumed, what's a drink weebs would probably drink so much they'd smell like? Hawaiian Punch. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh. It's
You wanna
okay.
relate to something with me?
Sure.
Here, let's go off that topic.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
You ever
relate
made
about
Kool-Aid
something.
As a kid?
What?
You ever made Kool-Aid as a kid?
Yeah, totally.
You ever fucking hated just getting the coloring powder on your fingers and you're just stained?
Oh. No, I actually really loved that.
What the?
No, can I explain myself? Because we didn't get it very often. My mom wouldn't let us buy it super often because it was very sugary.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant we just didn't get it. You know.
We just like didn't get it. I lied when I said that we used to make it at my house because I totally wanted to create this awkward situation.
Yeah, of course.
No, we just like didn't get it super often. And when we did get it, I was so excited to make it that I actually loved that it like got all over your fingers and stuff.
Oh my god. So, are you saying you were the messy kid?
Yeah, 100%. Oh my god. My mom like desperately wanted to get me to take a shower like every day, and I just would not do it.
Were you the stinky kid?
No, but I don't think I was. Nobody ever was like, "You stink." But I was the kid that like really put off taking a shower.
I see.
Because I've already told my chat this, so I got no shame. Y'all can hear it again, straight from the mouth. So, something that I did do was, I would let my hair get greasy enough that my bangs would stick straight up because I thought I looked like a cool anime character.
God, that sounds so accurate of what a teenage weeb would do.
Yeah, and my dad would like
God.
gently say things like, honey, I think your hair looks better when you wash it. And I'd be like, you just don't get it. You don't get what I'm trying to do here. I think it looks cool. And looking back, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Every day that I went to school, everybody must have just been like, how do we tell her?
They were very patient with me.
How do we tell her that her hair looks fucking awful? Someone has to tell her. Someone has to tell her.
Someone has
And they
to be
just
the mean guy.
Yeah, and they just wouldn't do it. No one would just be straight up with me. I can't believe it. It's because I'm a fucking delight and no one wanted to be mean to me.
No one would be mean enough to be like, to break this poor child's spirit.
Exactly. I was my own worst enemy.
If it helps you feel any better, this piece right here is reminding me of Mickey Mouse this entire time.
I feel it.
Yeah, that it's just like, it's one of those vibes that I just wanted to share eventually, and it's been an hour and a half, so I feel like I should have done it by now, and here we are. Yeah.
Should we just leave that piece to the very end?
Yes,
and then
actually.
we'll just set that one off to the side, and at the very end.
Right here with this piece right here.
Okay, sounds great. At the very end, you will place that piece, and then we'll both go ha ha.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'll start warm-ups.
It'll be a really good bit, and everyone will really like it.
All right, I've channeled my inner Mickey Mouse. I'm ready.
Nice, hell yeah. We still have to.
Now we just got to finish.
We still have to finish.
We got a lot more to do. But
we're getting there. We're doing fine.
Yeah, definitely. So I found this piece right here, and it's gonna go right here.
Nice, hell yeah.
That's pretty spice.
That was zesty.
So, what was your favorite Powerpuff Girl?
Oh, Buttercup.
Good fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's because she was the only one that actually tried.
No, Blossom definitely tried, but like tried too hard.
Yeah, that's fair. She did try too hard, but Buttercup's the only one that actually had her head on her shoulders to a decent degree most of the time. Unless it came to the Gangrene Gang, in which case she did kind of crush on them a little bit at one point because she liked the bad boys.
That's true.
And I mean,
this is some
love
deep
the bad boys?
Powerpuff Girl lore.
I mean,
anybody that knows me knows that I have a thing for the like ripped aggro ladies. It's just a thing I've accepted about myself. So it will probably not surprise anybody to know that Buttercup was my fave.
That's true. Very good point. I mean, like, Zarya, for example, yes.
Yep.
I personally feel that if I can arm wrestle a woman and she can take me on, she can take me on.
That's good. That's a good segue.
Thank you. Let's see. You know, this is looking pretty good. It's not good. All right. So, what was the fastest puzzle you have have done so far with people? Like, how many of these have you done? Actually,
I
That's my
don't
good
know.
question.
Well, on stream I've done a few. You can have up to 10 people in a server. So we've done a puzzle with 10 people in here all working on it at the same time, and that went pretty fast. But it also depends on like how difficult the image is, you know.
That's true. Like, what would you say this is image rating is in terms of challenge rating?
It's not too bad because it doesn't have like a bunch of big blocks of the same color. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
there are a lot of like really broody anime pictures where it's just like somebody in a spotlight and the rest of the picture is just black. Like that's hell.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah, that's not a good puzz.
Yeah, don't do those puzzles. But you know, I was definitely the only thing. All right, if I had to pick one criticism,
Of what? Of this puzzle?
yes,
Okay.
I did choose Dungeons and Dragons, and there was no D20, and that hurt my feelings a little bit. I gotta admit.
What do you mean? If you're a rogue, you're using a baton of D6s.
Yeah, but I'm a paladin.
Well, you didn't specify.
But like, if you were a true fan, you'd know that and my keyboard.
Oh my god. I'm not a true fan. I'm your friend.
Oh,
Suck on that.
okay.
I will.
God. Dude, we are almost done, and honestly, I couldn't be sadder.
What? You're
Do
sad?
you know why?
Why?
Because, like, here's the thing about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what we said earlier, when you're finishing a really good movie or show, you don't want to finish it.
Aw. That's very sweet.
Oh.
Duh.
Oh.
Stop it.
All right. So,
Yes.
the real question is going to finally be asked.
This has been a
When?
deep dive of questions. Yes, hit me.
When?
Hit me.
Are we going to finish?
This conversation?
No, that. Try. You know, it's bad that I've actually blanked on the name of it. I normally
Oh my
don't.
god, really? I thought you were
Oh my
doing a
God.
bit.
No, I normally don't. This is normally not. This is normally a bit. It's not this time.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Can I help you out? It's
Oh,
a
God.
flower.
Yes, dandelion.
There you go.
I only knew because you said that. I would go right as you said that. But I feel like I would have gotten dandelion as soon as you said flower.
Did you know that I named my my Final Fantasy 14 character of years now after Jisoo?
So you're saying a part of Jisoo is always with your character?
Yes. Yeah.
So, why did you pick Jisoo of all of them?
Well, he was a cat boy, and I'm trying to remember if at the time we had only done
Oh God, oof, that's a good
the
question.
one cat boy run. I think it goes here.
You liar! Ah.
I never lie. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Like he was the only cat run we had done so far, I think.
And
But yeah,
something about them.
he sucked. Just FYI to everybody watching right now. I don't know if you recall, but he was not great. I have reclaimed the name Jisoo at this point because the Jisoo of the Final Fantasy XIV universe is a treasure. And he does not wear clothes. Yeah.
Oh,
I just,
you know what? That's also valid.
I just slipped that in there so that you were also approving of his lack of clothing.
That's just, it's like one of those things where you're just like making a really like good speech at like a podium. It's like, yeah, all these are great things. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. Don't wear pants tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you're kind of on board, but you're not really sure because you haven't really thought about it yet.
Sure.
Yeah, like I guess, but I didn't know that was even in the cards, homie.
That's true. I did just spring that on you.
Yeah, shizzle happens.
Shizzle does happen.
What's your favorite moment of shizzle happening?
My favorite moment of shizzle happening in recent memory.
Is that a Grumpy Sam?
Of course, he's playing Final Fantasy right now, and he's yelling about everything. It's very cute.
Is it the MMO version, or is it like that?
No, it's the remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake. I know. Were you a Final Fantasy VII-er?
I became one a few years ago when I did my first final actual go through of it.
Oh.
Because I bought it at one point when I was younger from it was Jiffy's or something like that. It was some like music store.
Okay.
Jiffy's is not a music store. That's like a freaking gas place. I don't know. It's like a car thing, I think. I believe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
nothing.
bought it from Jiffy Lube.
I bought it from Jiffy Lube. Frick it.
That sounds
But,
right. Cool.
One of the discs was missing, so I couldn't fully do it, and I never like played it. But then I did it on stream as an adult, and playing without any nostalgia held up so good.
Yeah? I'm so glad.
Oh, it's so good. Absolutely. So I am looking forward to that. And you know what?
Okay, it's time. It's time.
Drum roll, please. Bazinga! Yeah!
Do the Mickey. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Look what we done! Whoop! That was a great puzzle!
That was fantastic.
I knew we could pull through!
And flip.
Oh my god, the camera. Whoa, what? Whoa, that's so weird.
What?
You know, on the right side, there's like this little like panel and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so strange. I've never seen that. It's like a
I
It's
think
like a camera, like I just said. Wow.
I think it's because the preview image that it gives you, it has like a fake tablet. And so the tablet grabs the image in a URL and then puts the preview there. And so when you flip the table, it also flips the digital tablet. So we're seeing what the tablet is seeing. It's very weird.
That's pretty smart engineering in terms of the person who made it then.
That's true.
Because, truth be told, I just wouldn't have done it in the first place. So good on them.
Well done.
Hell yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I mean, as you can see, I did most of the work, but...
Hell yeah, you did.
Like,
I mean,
generally...
it says you did 9% and I did 90%, so it's the same.
Because golf.
Exactly because of golf, and also because they're both nines.
Rules. It's just because we're both nines, yes. You know what? We both are we are
We're
nines.
both
damn
nines.
it.
In
Fuck
personality and in spirit.
Mm-hmm. We ain't tens, we know it, but we're nines.
Yeah, you know, we manage expectations for ourselves, and we know that as all people on Earth, we have room to grow.
Hey, fuck, absolutely.
You know?
Because, like, if anything, if you don't, then are you really human?
Are you even human? Are we human or are we dancers?
That's a topic for with it right now, actually. Are we humans or are we dancers?
Go.
Well, when I was a boy, I danced a lot more than I did nowadays, but I still dance from time to time when the music flow hits me.
Right.
As you know, I do love the flow.
You do love the flow.
I do. So,
I would say that to dance and to be dancer is the very essence of to be human. So
but
they are
to be
one and the
android,
same.
though.
Do androids dance?
To be might, but
Is there
are they all
proof?
programmed? I don't know. I've yet to see one.
Well, fuck.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
Does 2B dance or do androids dance? We need to know all the facts.
I'm gonna look up 2B dancing.
Do androids vibe? Are we vibe or are we dancer? New question.
Maybe I should have expected a lot of half-naked 2B when I looked it up. All right, I'm gonna swim. Yeah, are we vibe or are we dancer? That is, you know.
I would say,
Maybe we're yeah.
to vibe is the very essence of what it means to be dancer. You know?
That's true. Or even to Vive Pro or to Index. Any of those are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can dance with the best of them. You can use leg trackers if you want. They cost extra. You repurpose your old Vive controllers with them if you'd like. Just
Perhaps this is all just this conversation in general and the ideology behind it. Maybe that in itself is the beginning of the thought process that makes us truly become the cyberpunk era.
and that's how Shadowrun Return happened.
Exactly.
God, I do love the fact that we came full circle.
Me too.
We started from Shadowrun, and we've ended at Shadowrun. Prove to me that we didn't start at Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Just prove
You
it.
can't prove it. It's not like this is
can't prove
live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right.
So
I'm gonna
let
go
you
to
get
bed.
your stream then. Oh, bedtime.
It's bedtime for me. I'm a
Oh
mommy.
my God. Oh, that's true. You are a mom.
I'm a mommy.
God, you know.
I know.
Guys, I want you to know something. Dodger has always been mommy. It's just now she is a mommy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Unreal. You're the best,
ever
bud.
did.
Thanks for hopping
You
on and
too,
doing a
baby.
puzzle with me.
Absolutely. Would love to join anytime you need me.
Yeah, hope you have a good evening.
Dude, you absolutely too.
Hey, bye-bye.
Take care.
Oh, Cry. Oh, it's been a long time since I talked to Cry. He's one of those friends that I feel like I like mimic his patterns the second we start talking. Does that make sense? Oh, he's a sweet boy. Okay. Let's read off everything that happened today. Thanks for watching, guys. Sesh Gremlin Kai, thank you for the 4. Dr. Jazzfist for the 32. New Guy for the 18. Poldy for the 30. Diffuse Lemur for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Black Dragon for the 27. Sir Destroyer for the 42. Cat Datillo Art for the 27. The Normal Tom for the 6. Wild Turkey for the 34. Saint Butt for the 23. Greavy for the 32. Sharkabatu for the 27. Zothra for the 41. Trash Monster and Potato. Thank you so much for the biddies, guys. Leorio the Oreo for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Ronan Riker, thank you for the 46. Sesh Gremlin Kai, thank you also for the biddies. Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry I missed the host. No. Oh, Joe. I'm going to send Joe a message. I feel bad. Pajama Matt, thank you so much for the 37 months. Airheaded Angel for the 35. Sheva, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Capital Gangu. SG Bun, thank you so much for the biddies. Has No Potato for the 10. Thank you also for gifting a sub. Nalis, thank you for the 25. Hydra Lord, thank you for the 2. Stay hydrated, my dude. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Kendra for the 25. SG Bun for the 63. Oh, Captain, my Captain for the 15. Quick Draw Kid for the 32. Legacy Star Killer for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Akaran, thank you for the 31. Crumbling Biscuit for the 31 as well. Jin Dango, thank you for the 2. Raguna Chugs for the 15. Curly for the 37. Gamer Guy for the 45. Dave, thank you again for gifting a sub to Cry. River Rat, thank you for the 28. Uko for the 8. Jimmy the Brush, thank you again for the raid. Tristan Xavier, thank you so much for gifting a sub. And thank you for the 5 months. Coco Courtney, thank you for the 4. M-Step Games for the 25. Tristan Xavier, thank you very much for the biddies. Stiletto for the 8. Omnimon for the 55. Garth, thank you very much for the biddies. Fizzblizz, thank you again for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Blabada, thank you for the 71. And Tristan Xavier, thank you for the biddies as well. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we just did a puzzle together. It's my friend Cry. Cryotic, if any of you know him by that name. We hadn't just chilled in a while, and he said he was down to do a puzzle with me sometime, so there we are. I am going to send you to someone else. I'm not going to send you to Sam, in case you were here because you're trying to avoid... Oh, that's me. In case you're trying to avoid Final Fantasy in the first place. So, what's everybody else doing? Let's see. I'm going to send y'all to Jessup. Let's go say hi to Jesse. Looks like him and Krendor are maybe streaming together. Oops. Oh, right. Also, rewards. Let's see. Oh, Chami, I'm going to give you your points back because we didn't do the cheers because I suck. Roni Henshin, thank you so much for the Valentine. Everyone in this stream is cute, especially Cry. Oh, I said I was going to read that while Cry was here. Fuck. Stolen Crow, thank you for the Valentine. I lurk a lot, but I always feel so welcome, and it's been amazing company. Thank you, everyone. Azriel Sinclair said, since you moved, it's been hard to catch a lot of your streams as they start at 4 in the morning for me usually. But due to quarantine, I've been able to catch more and catch up on VODs. I hope the fam is doing well. Thank you, Azriel. And Midwinter Lily says, thanks for all the joy you bring to chat. Duh. Okay, Midwinter Lily has requested We Will Rock You by Queen. Let's double check the lyrics on that. Okay. I'm going to do my best. Raid Jesse Cox. Bam. All right. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. Oh, we will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing, we will rock you. Sing it. I can't remember what the sing it part is. We will rock you. All right. Have a great time, guys. I'm gonna go sleep. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.